Hey, everybody, I'm back. I do not know what is going on. It said that my internet had dropped. My internet is going just fine. So I don't know what's going on, and I apologize. That's all I can do. All I can do is apologize. I'm so sorry, you guys. And I don't know who came back, but welcome back. Okay, we're going to keep working on our tags. And I'm going to put this one. Let me get this off the top chat. Hi, whoever came in. And put it back in its little pocket. So we're just going to continue what we were doing. And I'm sorry. It said my internet dropped. My internet did not drop. I don't know what the situation is, but today me and YouTube are not getting along. Clint, is that you that's here? Or Mary? And we had just gotten back with Wanda. I don't know where Teresa ended up at. I'm going to continue what I was doing. This is just craziness. Okay, next large tag for in the journal. It came out of the journal. And I'm thinking I want to put I see what I want to do. Hey, Deborah, thank you for coming again. It said my internet went out. I don't understand that because my internet's working just fine. Now, how did I want to do this? No, I want to cut this off first. And all these little edges. Well, thank you for coming back, Deborah. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. This has just not been a good day to go for me because my internet's working just fine. I can see what it's doing back there. And it's a direct connection. I don't even have it. It's a direct. Okay, I don't like it like that, so we're going to do it the other way. And I may put that little flower back together and go just like this. Or okay, maybe like that. I like that. So before I ink, I'm going to pull. Hey, Mary, thank you for coming back. This up. Get my glue stick out. It was like it said my internet was down. Please wait a moment while we try to reconnect. And my internet's not any different than it is now. Now I got to get her back under there so I can glue this down. That's too far. I think I want it like that. Now just glue that down. And then lift this up and glue that down. So, well, I didn't glue that very well. So it's like one piece. Now I'm going to ink it. So I'm just going to keep working on this like we were. It's just crazy that it keeps doing that to me today. And then we're going to just put her there. I like that. I do like it. So let's just get the glue stick and start gluing. I have really missed crafting, you guys, so much. And I am enjoying being back. Okay. So we are going to just put her right here. And see, there's room that if I wanted to go back and add words from the kit on here, there are words I could add up there. I can do that on the medium ones. I just haven't decided yet what I'm doing with that. So the main thing is to get these all their main decorations. Okay, she goes back up in the tuck spot. And then I think there might be one more large tag. Nope, we are at the end. Okay, that should be it. And y'all, this signature is fluffy. And it's got everything in it that it's going to have. Pockets. All the pockets are stuffed. All the tags are now in here, decorated. So it's as fluffy as it's going to be for this one. We just going to have 2 more of them just like it. That's all. So now what we can do is decorate these. So I can go ahead and get my doilies ready. And I'm going to try doing this with the glue stick. Well, these doilies are not as fragile as the other one was. And if y'all are typing in chat, I'm not seeing anything. I'm just saying. I just want to make sure I don't miss anything y'all type. That's all. Okay, we're going to put... I did not edge this. I'll edge it after I add this and get it cut out. I forget to ink all the time. We're going to try to get this on here. I'm hoping it'll all fit. Yes. This one fits. Let me glue this little flower piece back down. Hi, whoever else just came in. Thank you for coming back or coming. Okay. Now I need to ink because I forgot. I'm hoping that Wanda and Tina, I think was her name, can find us back. Or Teresa. Wanda and Teresa can find us back again. Okay, now I'm going to flip it and see if there's anything. And there is just a little tiny bit that needs to come trimmed off on that side. And that's it. So that one's done. Let me stack up the medium tags. There's the small ones. And we'll put the mediums. And now we can stack up the large ones right on top of that. And we can put, let's glue this one. Let's ink first. I don't want to forget that again. Hey, Deborah. The stickers I got from AliExpress. It's an app you can download to your phone, ALLY Express. And I ordered the stickers from there. If you type in vellum stickers, they have all kinds. You just have to wait on them to come in because most of that stuff does come from China and it takes a minute to get here. It's usually free shipping and just a couple of dollars or whatever. Most of my laces I have gotten from Ali, I look for like the 50 cents a roll or 50 cents for 10 yards, that kind of thing. That's where a lot of my laces have come from. But those stickers, let me see if I can get the app on the phone so you can see it. I'll go to my apps. Okay, it's ALLI. Let me unplug. And it looks like this. It's this little red one with the smiley face right there. ALLI Express. That's where I order most of my things. So give me just a moment. Yes, I have vellum stickers. Vanessa. Hey, Vanessa again. Oh, you're looking on the Etsy. Yes. Okay, so let me put that back in the phone stand over here. And let me glue stick this to that tag. I like the purple glue sticks because you can see where you got your glue. There's some blue ones too, and I don't know who makes those. I just like the color because I know where I have glue. Okay, pull this over here. And press it down very well. And now we're going to flip it over and see what we need to remove. Just a little tiny bit over here again. There we go. That one's ready to go in. Hey, Crafts by Kelly. Thank you for coming, Kelly and Robin. How are you all? We're decorating tags for the journal that I'm making. I am thinking this is huge, but I like it. But since this stem is going to want to come off anyway, because they keep doing that to me, this one I'm going to cut off. Because there's a long stem going down the middle, it looks like. And so we don't need this little skinny one. I cannot answer that while I'm live. So there's a stem that looks like it's coming down through there. So I don't need that at all. Let me ink my tag. And then anything that sticks over, we're going to cut off. How are you all? How are you doing? Let's see. Crafts by Kelly and Robin is Kelly, I think. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. I'm sorry. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But how are you doing, sweetie? And this is part 4 because YouTube keeps kicking me off. Okay, so this one is now inked. And let's get our scrappy piece of paper back. Flip this over. Wait, not yet. We need to ink. You're getting on. I know the feeling. I do. I'm just glad that I'm able to be back in here crafting again. Okay, give me just a moment. I will get to this stuff. I'm just cleaning off my notifications on my phone. Oh, and I have memories with Nick on Facebook. Isn't that special today? Okay. Now, y'all, am I buffering again? Because if I'm buffering again, I'm not. I'm just going to be done. Thank you, Kelly or Robin. Oh, yeah, I had a bad 2020. I understand. And yours was, I think, for the same reason mine was not good. My 2021 has been better for the most part. So we're just going to glue this here, and I'm going to cut off anything that sticks off. So where's my little crafty paper? I just put it aside. Okay, cool. Thank you. And if it does stop us again, I'm not going to come back, you guys. Exactly. And I'm trying that, and it's hard. I mean, it's, as you know, it's really hard. But I look at it as I don't have a choice. There's no going back. So, yeah. Come on. I'm sticking to everything. I understand, Kelly. And if you ever want to talk, you know I'm here. We're connected. And I hope this is Kelly. I think it is. Or Robin. See, I don't know which one. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm connected with you on Facebook Messenger. Anytime you want to talk, sweetie, you give me a call. Because I know. Not everybody knows where we're coming from, but we know. Because we've both been there. Oh, here's the one I inked. How about we grab the one I inked up? Whoops. And I know I'm putting a tab on here, so I'm going to try to get that to go around that. Like that. And I'm just going to mash it down really well. Oh, Kelly. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Exactly. I'm going to tell you, moving forward is hard. As you know, it's hard. I'm working on it. I love this tag. That came out pretty. So now we're going to do this one. And I'm thinking I'm going to put this down here in this corner like that. And I don't think I'm going to ink the edges of this. I'm just going to glue it down. So let's get our little scrappy piece of paper again. Oh, I got to get a new glue stick. That one got emptied. I blew it away. And as you can see, I printed on the back of something. Hey, Clint. Welcome back. If it kicks me off again, we're just going to wait till Saturday. And y'all know, hugs and blessings. I'm just going to cover it all now, just in case. Okay. Now, let's line this up the best we can. So, Kelly, anytime that you want to call me, you are welcome to call. It doesn't matter. Okay, we have these two big rows. Oh, I'll pick that up in a minute. It's the glue stick lid. We have these two big roses, and I'm thinking, I don't know how to put, I don't know, I don't want to lose a lot of rows, but if I put it like this, I won't. And if I put it like this, I don't lose that much either. You are so welcome. I know for me, I isolated big time. I cut people off. And that's, you love that flower. Those are tsunami rose. This one, they're all tsunami rose, I think. I know the red roses are all tsunami rose. And I don't think I want to put these. We're going to pull them back. I think we're going to come back over here and get like these things. I don't want that one. And that one's not going to work either. I think we're going to use these. I have more of these than anything, so they came off of a page. And that's the ones I think we're going to use. And we're going to use some more of these lady cutouts. I don't like her. I do like this little girl. Oh, did I put the other two? I did. I like her. I do like her. And I like her. Artie Mays has a vintage children or vintage girls. And it's just images of little girls. Vintage little girls. And I think that's where a lot of these came from. See, I had that problem for the longest time. I just couldn't. I couldn't even do a recorded. I couldn't even be in this room for a long time. We are going to cut the bottom off of here because we don't need that. And I'm going to trim up these little white edges off of this little girl. And now we are going to ink her and the tag. I understand completely because I had a problem. And this is the longest I've been live, and it's because YouTube keeps cutting me off. We may not get through doing these large tags because I did want to show you the spine piece or what I'm doing for the spine piece. And it's like 5:30 here, so I've been live for 2.5 hours total. Now, how do I want to do this? Do I want to cut a slit? Let's see. I can cut it, and if I don't like it, don't use it. Or don't use the slit part, just glue it straight down. So let's see. I'm going to cut a pretty good one. So what if, pull that down some and more, we put this like that. Hey, Vanessa, I did not see what you typed in that got deleted. I'm sorry. Yes, let's move on. Happy. I agree. So what do you think about this? You like that? So I'm going to ink my flower first over here on this little scratch piece. Oh, that's not inking. That's gluing. We don't want to do that. And let's ink our tag before I forget that too. I will, Vanessa. I know it didn't put the link in, right? And we're going to be done very soon. I'm going to do this tag. And we're going to stop there with the tags because I can do them off camera. Y'all have seen me doing enough today of the tags to know what I'm doing. And then I'm going to show you what I was going to work on with the spine. Oh, we got to ink this. And make it vintagey. Oh, I like how that edge came out. no, don't wrinkle. Okay, now I want her like that. So I'm going to pull this up, get that paper off there. Never enough from me. Thank you so much. And I'm going to glue her to there. And then I'm going to lift up this and put glue right there on that edge and glue that. So now we have one piece. And before it dries, ooh, can I move it? Oh, probably not. Yes, because it's not straight. I want her at least straight-ish. There we go. Now flip it over here and glue all of it. I'm going to be back Saturday, and we're going to put the signatures in. I just wanted to show you what I was doing to make the hidden spine part. And we're going to do the beaded spine, because I will have all the signatures finished tomorrow sometime. You know, in the past, it didn't take me this long to make, well, it took me this long probably to make my first journal. But it hasn't taken me this, I have got glue stick and now napkin stuck to me. It didn't take me, it hasn't taken me this long to make a journal. And I can't pull it. Nope, we're not going to tear it. To make a journal in a long time. And that's because I'm out of practice. Okay, so what I did earlier before we came on live the first time. Hey, everybody that came in. I took this piece of paper and I glued it. It's a 65-pound cardstock. I folded it over and glued it. I meant to glue it on the fold. I did not. So I did that. Now what I need to do is measure my spine of my book. And my spine is 1.5 inches across. So I want to cut this where it's glued on this side 1.5 inches. So I'm going to get out the cutter and I'm going to go over wait. Yep, 1.5 inches, which is that last line over there. Push it down so I get it straight. Okay. Now I have this piece. Let me get my signatures out of the book. Okay. I now have this piece that's holy crud. Hang on. I'm moving too many moving parts. This is my piece. And I need to mark it as well because I need it to be cut off even. Hang on. Better way to do this, turn it over and get a pencil from my container. And draw a line across. It's good enough. It's got a bump, but I'm not worried about the bump because I'm fixing to just go snippy, snippy. Okay. So now, I lost a booklet. There it is. If I take this and I lay it in here, okay, so I may need to trim a little bit off because it's not wanting to. Nope. So I have to trim it a little bit. So it's got to be a little bit narrower than the 1.5 inch spine of the book. So I'm going to put it back in here and I'm going to cut a little tiny bit of a scotchy off. Well, it's kind of crookedly cut too. I don't understand that. Oh, come on. I see where to cut it. I'm just going to cut it. Okay. Now, let's try this again. We're going to put this in here. And we're going to fold and make sure. Okay. Yes. So it goes like that. This is in here now. So now we've got to make our holes. And I'm going to show you. Vanessa, I hope you are still here because this is something you've been wanting me to show you for a long time. Okay, I need another piece of this. If I can. How far in did I glue it? Okay, we got extra card. I've got 60-pound card I can cut from somewhere. I'm going to use this piece. I'm going to cut it 1.5 inches wide, and it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter length. I'll get that in a minute. Well, not quite 1.5 inches, as we know. I need to make sure this is the same width as that. Okay, are we the same? No, we are. Well, nope, I got to cut a little teeny tiny bit off. It's not the same. And that's going to affect the holes. So I'm going to just come over here, squitch it just a little. Technical term, squitch it just a tiny. Now, are we the same? Except for height, yes. And the reason we need to have the height correct is because here's what we do. This is our spine piece. It's going in here, and I need to label it top. And I need to label this top. So we make sure we get them together the correct way. Okay. Let me find my cap to my glue really quickly. Oh, I got it. Okay. And let me put my cap on my ink. So this is the thin piece. This is the thicker piece. We are going to take and fold this in half. Just like this. Now if we draw, well, we're not going to draw yet. We are going to now take it and fold it in half. And it's going to take a moment to get this correct. Because it is 65-pound cardstock. Like that. Now, where these two meet, you can't really see. There's a cross mark. It is right here. I'm putting a dot there. That is the exact middle. Now, I'm going to eyeball it. You could take and fold this one over and this one over and mark the middle. I'm looking at my line, and I'm going to go over to here and mark. Come back this way. Make sure I'm still on that same fold. And mark equidistant. It's eyeballing it, you guys. That's not right. Nope. Erase. Scooch it over just a little bit more. Okay. Now, to get this next hole, I fold it down to the middle, up to the middle. That's not where I want my holes. I then fold, so here's where that fold line is right here. I then fold this end to there. This is where this hole goes, right there. I will then fold, here's the line, this to there. Wait. Make sure it's straight. And that's where that one is going to go. Now, I need a ruler. Where is my ruler? Okay, these I'm not using. I'm just going to stack these over to the side. I had a ruler earlier today. I had a clear plastic ruler on my desk earlier. Okay, now I got to find it because I need the ruler. That one or the middle one, either one. Oh, boy. This is the kind of thing that drives me nuts. I have another ruler, so we're just going to use it. Okay, we're going to use this ruler. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up on one of my grid lines. I'm going to put it next to this bold one right here. Holy, move it, Batman. Okay, now that I have my paper on there, that helps. Or my ruler on my paper. But I want to slide it up. Where'd that dot go? And I want to make sure that my ruler is on a grid line so that I can make sure I have this straight. And I'm just going to draw a light line. Okay? Because now, and I'm going to make this dot more centered, I can now come up here and I can put a dot. So, well, hang on. There is my fold line. Here's where they cross. And I can come back here and do the same thing. That's where they cross. Come down here to the bottom. That's not exactly, hold up, that dot is not right. Yeah, that would have thrown everything off, wouldn't it? That's the middle. That's where these lines cross. Now I want to do the same thing again. I want to put my paper down, make sure it's straight. Put my ruler on that dot, sort of in the middle. Slide everything over so the ruler is on a grid line. And draw a line. Now, that's where they intersect. And that's where they intersect. And that's a little bit off up there. Okay, now what I have is where am I going to poke my holes for my signatures. And once I poke this, I'm going to poke this. The other thing is, when I'm ready to poke my signatures, this will go in the middle, and these 3 holes here will be used to poke the signatures. That ensures everything lines up, because these are all on one fold line that hopefully is straight. Yes. These are all on a fold line. These are all on a fold line. So as I can use this the middle set to make all of my marks and all of my holes for my signatures. So this is how I do a spine. Now, if I was going to do it to where I was going to sew it through the back, I would poke them. I would hold this down with clamps, and then I would poke through to sew through the backing. I'm making a hidden spine, so I'm not going to do that. And then I would still fold this in the signatures and use it to poke the holes. Does anybody have any questions about my process for that? Because that's the process that I use every time I make a journal. I make a new template. And it's usually a scrap piece of paper that becomes my template. And here's my spine. So if I take these 2 pieces, that's why I got out the bulldog clip, and I clip them top to top. And I can always come down here and clip them bottom to bottom. Now I can take my pokey tool and I can poke it and poke it. And I'm getting my fingers out of the way because I've stabbed myself with the pokey tool before, and it is not fun. And now I'm going to poke here, and I'm twisting it a little bit to make the holes a little bigger. And I can poke it here. I can poke it there. And then we just unclip. We have top labeled. And here are our holes. And I'm just going to go through here and make them a little bit bigger. So there's our holes. And I still need this because I need it for the journal, for the signatures. So I'm going to sew. That just looks off. It does. Why is that off? I am going to come down and just poke it. Make it a little bit bigger right there. Yep. And then my threads are going to be on the back. This is going to get glued into the spine. Make sure that's the top. I'm going to sew across this. You won't see the threads at all. You could do that. I have done that before. Put it in a book. I also have a book. What is it called? A book block or a book? It's a punching cradle. A book cradle. That's what it is. I have a book cradle as well. Okay, guys. So that's what I wanted to show you was how I'm in it. And I'm going to just put this aside. I better put it in my journal. Okay. What did I just? That's that. Okay. I am going to put my signatures back in here. This is going to be fluffy. But there is room for all 3 signatures in here. There's room for all 3 here. I just have to make sure it's going to open and close just fine. And so I'm going to put these in here so I don't lose them. And I still have this last signature to put the laces on and all the stuff. It is going to be fluffy. I just hope Vanessa likes it. So there we go. And I've already got my closure sort of ready to go on here. So I'm just going to set all of that aside. Okay, guys, that's it for today. I will be back Saturday so you can see me sew those in, actually. To that, you're going to see me sew them to that spine piece we just made and glue that in. That's going to be on Saturday at 1 o'clock Central Time. So I will be back on Saturday. It's going to rain here, so there's not a lot I can do Saturday. But I can go live. And I thank y'all for following me around 4 times today. Lordy be. And I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Hugs and blessings, everybody. Bye.